Welcome back, everybody. A special guest joining us this morning. Actor and Santa Barbara local Jason Gedrick delivers a breakout performance in this season's record-shattering original Amazon hit series, Bosch. We want to welcome him to the set here on Fox 11 News. Jason, so good to be with you this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
You live in Santa Barbara, so we didn't bring you from too far.
No. If you're going to do an interview, it's best to do it a few miles away from your home.
Yeah,
so,
I love it. But you actually were born in Chicago, right?
Born and raised in Chicago, made my way out to LA 30-some years ago, and I did some extra work originally.
Nice.
And then next thing I knew, they wanted to throw me in movies, and I really didn't know what I was doing, but I wasn't going to argue. I pretended like I did.
I love it.
Next thing I know, I'm living in Santa Barbara.
Well, you have a very nice resume, and then this hit series by Amazon, Bosch. Tell us about it, because it's becoming so popular.
Well, the show Bosch is based on Michael Connelly's books. Michael Connelly, the great sleuth detective writer, finally met up with Amazon and also joined up with the team from The Wire from HBO.
Great show.
And next thing I knew, I was auditioning for a serial killer. I read for the lead role, and I wasn't right. And they remembered something from my performance and said, hey, yeah, that guy reminds us of a serial killer. And
oh, shoot. Yeah, mentally deranged, this twisted character, kind of dark serial killer.
Yeah.
How do you get into this role?
Well, the thing about the role is you try and understand, or I tried to understand what provoked that kind of behavior in someone. And you do some work with tech advisors and psychologists and whatnot, and you understand that if someone endures trauma to such a great extent, at some point they want to right the wrong that's been done to them in some sort of perverted fashion. And ultimately that's what happened to this guy. He got to a point where he snapped, and then it was time to even the score. So
it's a police detective show. It's dramatic. Yeah. Where do you guys shoot your scenes?
We shoot down in LA. Titus Welliver is the lead actor, plays Hieronymus Bosch, and we shoot mostly throughout the LA area. The town itself and all of its historical landmarks are a big part of the show, as it is with all of Michael Connelly's stories. So that's not too far away either. I'll take that hour drive. So
this is unique because it's an Amazon production. So what's it been like working with their production team?
Well, the great thing about Amazon and sort of the exciting climate right now in the industry is the fact that you have all these streaming networks, and everyone's trying to outdo one another on a creative level. So it keeps upping the ante of the quality of shows that are being produced.
Seems like that's the direction we're going in.
It's the direction we're going in, and they kind of leave these shows alone. They trust who they hired, they have their meetings, this is what we want, and they hope that those orders are executed. And it's a relief, it's kind of liberating to be on a set and not have someone hovering over your every move, and it's like making the quality great.
So we want to congratulate you with your second season, but also there's some Emmy buzz surrounding your performance.
Yeah, when people talk about those types of things, I just sit back. It's out of your control. But I'm glad that I've had so many opportunities in this industry to sort of reinvent how people perceive me. The fact that that kind of buzz has been out there was really, really sweet. And next year, let's see if we can land one.
So, we are familiar with a lot of your work. Of course, we have Risky Business. You might remember Backdraft, Iron Eagle, Promised Land. Kind of looking back on your career, where's the next thing for you, I guess, to say?
Well, I'm going to do a 5-episode arc on a show called Beauty and the Beast, which a local producer, Stuart Gillard, is an executive producer on.
Are you Beauty?
Sure. No, not so much. Super Beast. Excuse me. But I'm also writing and developing some shows. I've written some screenplays and raising some money for those.
Nice.
And,
keeping busy.
I'm keeping very busy.
Also, a father of 3 sons. You golf. I mean, what do you do in your free time? We have just a few seconds left here.
Free time, raising the boys, keeping an eye on them. They're off to college now, so that's been great. Santa Barbara's been a great place to raise them. And what free time I have, I golf a little bit. Get to the beach quite a bit.
We do live in paradise, so I guess there's a lot of things to do here.
It's like a bubble. It's Oz. It's unreal.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here on Fox. We wish you the best of luck with Bosch and with Beauty and the Beast. Jason Gedrick, everybody, make sure to check him out on Bosch and the second series.